Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the third episode of Answer the Internet. I'm your host, King Chris, and joining us once again today is Leon. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very well, thank you. Thanks again for having me.
Of course, we love you, and we're going to continue loving you until episode 50.
Or I'll be
Uh,
disregarded like last night's dinner.
yes, sir. Are you ready to answer questions 21 through 30?
Yep, I'm ready. Let's
All
go.
right, let's go. Question 21. Would you rather have all music or all TV be in Spanish?
All TV. I don't watch television. I think I might have said that in part one. But I hardly watch any TV. And I'm listening to music on the sleep 24/7. If music was in Spanish, I would be a very sad man.
Yeah, if it was just restricted to Spanish, then it wouldn't be that good. My answer is the same. Uh,
I assume
there's
that you can have like subbed TV. You know
the
how like
but
anime is subbed?
but
You can
but
do
the
the same.
question is though, like, yeah, you could, but does it like it says TV, so does that mean like everything on TV, like all like not just TV shows and whatever, but movies as well, and like
Hmm.
and Twitch TV? Is that all in Spanish?
I
Like
guess
every
if you
like
can watch it on TV.
there's a Spanish person for every Twitchy on Twitch, just being Spanish dub or, and you need the English sub.
Hmm. Would that mean that movies come out in English, but the second they're on TV, they get sent straight to
Right?
Spanish?
Or no, they just have Spanish actors or people that speak Spanish.
That'd
Yeah, I'd
be
still
kind of
go
cool.
with uh all music in Spanish, but just ruin most of the songs because they're sung in English for a reason because they rhyme or whatever.
Mm.
Uh, so yeah, I'd go with TV. Moving on. If you could pick any character from TV or movies to be your college roommate, who would it be?
Ah, that's a good question. Uh, so
I'm thinking Gordon Ramsay.
that would be cool, but he would shit on my cooking constantly. It would not be
Well, I
fun.
wouldn't cook. I would have him cook for me.
Uh,
I'd be like, well, out of the two of us, you're clearly more experienced. So why don't you cook something for us, like all the time? Or like, I would go to restaurants with him, just so I could like hear him like critique everything that he eats. You know,
yeah,
and just watch
I'd have
that like
um,
live.
I'd have Bob Ross.
Bob Ross. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he's such like a cool dude.
Yeah.
That'd be
That-
cool, like a creative man, an artist man. You mess up and he's like, oh, it's all right. But if you had Gordon Ramsay make him say Queen Idiot Sandwich like 24/7, it's not on.
I'd also be like, like if it's my turn to make dinner or whatever because he's late and he just wants to come home and eat something real quick because whatever. Uh, if I
So
just made
romantic.
something and he didn't like it and he would like start critiquing it, I'd be like, if you don't like it, then don't eat it, motherfucker. I wouldn't really take shit from him. It's not like I need a grade analysis from him. If you don't want it, then go eat something else. This is what I made. My taste buds are fine with it. So go fuck yourself, Gordon Ramsay. But I would love it when if he would shit on other people. No,
Yeah.
I mean I would also like want to see like what foods he says is good, because then I'd be like, I'll have what he's having,
Yeah.
that that sort of thing. Because if he thinks it's good, it'll probably be good for me too. Anything you want to add?
Just that I feel like if I had like the whole day to think about this question, I'd probably come up with a really cool one.
Yeah,
But just with the time now, my final answer is Bob
yeah,
Ross.
I could change. Like I could change from Gordon Ramsay if I wanted to, but I'm fine with that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, moving on then. A grown, a full-grown great white versus a full-grown polar bear in an Olympic-sized swimming pool that is 7 feet deep and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Who wins?
Okay.
79% of Barstool readers chose the shark. So, go ahead. Sorry.
First, I'm going to need a translation on 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay. Forgot that it's gonna be with you, so I need to change to Celsius. Um,
'Cause that sounds like a lot to me,
it,
but I
it's
know that's not.
it's it's roughly what you would experience on a fall day, like the season fall.
Like a bit nippy, but not that cold.
Yeah, like you would wear a light hoodie,
Right.
but I mean it's water, so. But I'm saying like in general, like if it was like the temperature.
Right, okay. So with that in mind, a great white versus a full-grown polar
Okay,
bear.
well, polar bear like they prefer really cold because that's what they're used to. Like really
Sure.
cold for us, but not for them. So 75 degrees, they can stand it, but it's not like they like it. I mean, it's water though. I'm just saying, like in general, like the fact that that this takes place in water, I'm gonna say great white because that's its natural habitat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Whereas polar bears can swim, yes, but it's not gonna be as smooth as the great white, swimming and fighting and attacking and whatever. Even if they are
Yeah.
the same size, like the polar bear, like it's not gonna go down without a fight, but it's gonna without land, it's gonna get tired easily and just die of exhaustion. Even if it doesn't, even if it's just like it's an even fight, eventually it's just gonna die of exhaustion because the shark, it's just swimming around. A polar bear with nothing to stand on, it's gonna fucking die eventually of exhaustion. If it doesn't
Sure.
die from the shark bites.
Hmm.
So that's why I think it's a dumb question, honestly. Like if it would be like 3 feet deep, I don't know if a polar bear is taller than 3 feet. It probably is. Uh,
Probably.
then that would be a different story because it's wading in the water, yeah, but at least it's able to stand. So yeah. Anything you want to add?
Just that I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I. This is sort of seemed like this is a theoretical question, or I'm theorizing here that I know more about a polar bear than I do a great white. I'm not even sure where great whites are even found. Where do they hang out? I don't know.
Um, Usually, the water temperature that they're in is around 75 degrees Fahrenheit too. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
basically their natural water. I'm sure that there are some in the colder regions. Like that's what I've heard before, but I could be wrong. But I think I want to say deep in the ocean. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but I'm going to stick with great white.
Yeah. All right, moving on. 24. In order for you to live, you have to kill a blind child who has the greatest voice of our generation. Are you killing the kid?
Yes. I don't know the kid. Nothing personal.
Mm, that that
What is
that's it.
a
That's your answer.
what
That's
does I mean, what does having a great voice this our generation mean
mean
for the
anymore,
kid?
right? Like, what do you mean for the kid?
Well, like, what's he gonna go do with it? You can go sing, sure, but there's plenty of singers this generation.
And plus, there's
You know?
autotune,
Yeah,
so you
there's
don't
so
have to.
much. Like, if this was like in the 70s or 60s or whatever, then I mean, keep my answer, but it's more of a big deal compared to nowadays.
Hmm. I don't know. It self-worth comes into play. Like, are you worth more? Do you consider yourself worth more? Because that's what you're saying. When you say you're killing the kid in order to survive.
Yeah, I mean,
Um.
this is like the classic trolley problem, you know. It's
Yeah.
easy to say now, but if you're actually put in this situation, most people
Right.
put themselves first, regardless. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that's a problem, but my answer, I think, is more realistic.
But yeah. I guess I killed. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to live with myself. Like, if no one ever finds out, I don't have to worry about being caught or anything. Still, it'll be in the back of my head. I killed a kid just to keep living. And it wasn't just some ordinary kid. It was a kid with the greatest voice of our generation. So like I robbed
Sure.
people of entertainment just so that I could keep on going, living my boring normal life. Trying to entertain myself any way I can, like making these videos. Ah ha ha. Anyway,
Come on now. Where would the world be?
right, yeah. But anyway, I'd feel really bad about it, and it would be in my conscience. And if there was a hell, I'd probably go to it for killing somebody. Just to keep, just to keep living. But
Mhm.
yeah. Anything want to add?
No. I guess a small thing. These are like ethics and morality,
Yeah.
philosophy. Are kind of my favorite like questions. I
Yeah.
like these questions a lot. Yeah.
Good. Moving on. What is a little thing someone can do that automatically makes them a crazy person?
Um.
I don't know if it really is a little thing if it's making you think that they're a crazy person, but you go on.
Always. So. I'm trying to try to find the deeper meaning of the question. When it say make them a crazy person, is that me saying, oh, they're crazy, they're like quirky or whatever,
Yeah,
or like crazy, like I need to call someone right now because they're
they're so crazy
mentally
that
unstable.
um, but the fact that it's saying little thing, because like if it
Yeah.
didn't say that, then you could easily be like um that they want to jump off a bridge, after being so successful in their life, they just want to kill themselves. So crazy. But that's not a little thing.
No, that's
So
not a little thing. Hmm. I honestly don't know.
yeah, let's think together then. Let's think together then. Uh, yeah, it's hard because of the word little thing. But I guess we could take it as like something like that normally wouldn't be considered odd, but if they keep doing it, then it becomes crazy. I don't know.
Hmm.
Because there's a difference between crazy and weird. That would just be weird.
Okay, I have one. I don't know if it's like little, like people that say they don't like music, like at all,
Hmm.
like no genre of music they like. They
Is
just
that a
don't listen to music because they don't like it. I
is,
think
is that a little
makes them
thing?
crazy.
Is that a little
Well, I
thing though?
don't. Well, it's just like it's a preference thing. That's like I say I don't like all movies. I just don't like any of them. I really don't. So I'm trying to like put that to music as well. And obviously I'm a bit biased because I
Wow.
love music, but at the same time, someone probably who loves the movies would probably call me crazy.
I don't love movies, but I think it's crazy to say that you hate all movies.
Well, it's not that I hate them. I just don't. I'm not entertained by them. I'd rather be doing something else. I actively go out my way
I
to avoid
see.
it.
Uh, well, my answer is gonna be saying that they hate watching movies.
All right. Okay. That's a personal dig and a half.
I'm kidding.
People that build dirt houses in Minecraft.
That's a good answer because it is a little thing.
Yeah. It's just a small minor thing and it's resource efficient, but I'm just like, how can you? Why would you? It's disgusting. It looks horrible, and I know it's
Oh
there
my
for a single
god.
day, but it's like,
Oh my
how can you
god.
bring yourself to do it?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright. We're just gonna move on. Should we
What was
move
your
on?
answer?
The movie thing. How you just hate movies.
Oh, I thought you said boogie. And I'm like, when were we talking about
Boogie.
boogieing?
I'm just gonna go with that
That's
because I
fine.
can't think of anything else. So I'm just gonna be funny and go with that.
Oh yeah, it's
Ah
hilarious.
ha
I'm laughing
ha.
over here.
Making fun
I've
of
been
you.
burnt. Yeah, make fun of the British guy. 3 episodes in a row, ladies and gentlemen. This is what
What
you
do you
subscribe for.
mean? What do you mean? I've done nothing of the sort. Who's hotter, Ariel or Jasmine? 55% of Barstool readers chose Jasmine. I'm
Who's
assuming.
Jasmine again?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Like, I'm assuming Ariel is supposed to be, or Ariel is supposed to be, um, the mermaid, right?
Yeah.
So who's Jasmine? I feel bad. I don't know who this is. All right, we're gonna look it up and be right back. All right, so they mean Jasmine from Aladdin. So who's hotter, Ariel or Jasmine? I'm gonna go with Jasmine.
Mm, I'm gonna go with Jasmine too, because I remember her personality is a lot better as well. I know it's asking who's hotter,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but like in terms of
Who's
looks,
hotter?
I'm just like I don't know. They're both. Well, I mean, okay, first they're fictional characters,
Right.
but they're hot, I guess.
Okay. But like, let's say that
But I like
girl.
Jasmine
Let's
more
say there
in
were
Aladdin.
two women who were dressed up like Ariel and Jasmine.
Is
Ariel not necessarily being in a
not
mermaid outfit,
not
but
being the
something
mermaid. Oh yeah,
similar.
I was just.
Like I don't know, a dress or something cute. So real life, two real life women that look like these characters, then who would you pick? And I'd still pick Jasmine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jasmine. I think she is a bit more attractive.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Ariel isn't. I'm just saying that I just prefer Jasmine, I guess. And I don't know. I'm not really like surprised by my answer, but I'm just surprised at how easily I'm able to answer that.
Yeah, I don't think that would go for, but
All right. Well, next question. 27. Would you rather only jerk off to the thought of your girlfriend, or only jerk off to your girlfriend getting railed in a porn? This is not
okay.
how I would have typed it. I would have said porno or in a porn video, but this is how it was in the cards, so that's how I left it. Just to clarify.
This question seems like a trick. There's an obvious answer, and then
Yeah,
there's the second one. There's the
yeah,
ladder.
yeah. The thought of my girlfriend, because I mean, there's a loophole if you want to be a dick, and be like, okay, well, if I get bored, then I can just move on to the next girlfriend. Because it's having a girlfriend is not permanent unless you decide to get engaged and then married. So
Didn't even have a girlfriend, you'd be fucked.
you can hop from girlfriend to girlfriend if you wanted to. That's just, obviously your personal choice and personal life. Um, Me specifically, I'd still say, the thought of my girlfriend, not someone railing her, as it puts. Because I know that no one could satisfy her like I could. So it wouldn't be entertaining. Plus, it's fucking, what's the word? Um, Emasculating to watch someone else fuck a girl, and I wouldn't stand for
Mm,
that.
I know people are into like the cuckery business, but
Yeah,
the
they
thought
are,
of,
but not me.
well, I mean, okay, so I'm not seeing anyone at the minute, but regardless, thinking of past relationships, just the thought of someone else railing them in a porn, if I was
Right?
still going out with them, kind of doesn't turn me on. It makes me, angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh,
And
there's someone, cheating on someone that I'm
well,
into.
no, like it doesn't have to be that. Like it could be from her past, like before she met you. So it's not really cheating. It's just like it's the porn video is there,
Yeah, but
and
I still wouldn't. That's
I
like
mean, I
talking about
know,
their exes. It's like,
I
ugh.
know, I know. I wouldn't like it either. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to be a cheating thing.
All right. I'm gonna go with the former. Only jerk off to
Yeah,
the thought of my girlfriend.
yeah. Moving on. If you got $10,000 a day for every day you didn't masturbate, how many days could you last?
Hmm. I think I could last a long while,
Oh, how many
to be
days?
fair. I don't know how many days specifically. Probably a month.
Uh,
No,
uh-uh.
not November.
Okay, let's just assume you can't have sex, because that's an easy loophole. Uh,
Yeah,
to
you'd be fine.
no, see, like, eventually you'd quote unquote burst because you need to release the buildup that's there.
Sure.
So everyone has a limit, uh, to which they literally can't, like, they need to just let it out. So I'd say with the thought in mind that I'm getting $10,000 a day for not doing it, I'd say 2 weeks, and then I'd be like, all right, I can't anymore. Between 1 and 2 weeks, but I'd try to hold out for 2 weeks.
That's fair.
This is
I mean, I
within,
have done it
like,
a
again,
month long.
within mind that I can't fuck a girl. Uh,
Hmm.
you've done it for a whole month, like not done it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the the November challenge. I did do it just to see if I could.
Oh my god.
And the 1st of December, I was just like, okay, now I'm gonna go get down to business because it was kind of like,
Okay.
well, I just,
Well,
I have human nature. I'm a human.
I remember in the past trying that, not in November, but just not masturbating,
Hmm.
and I think I lasted a week. So that's why I'm saying 2 weeks with the thought of getting $10,000 a day. Um, I don't know. Depending on at the time, I'd maybe try to go longer, but like I said, probably just 2 weeks.
Oh, fair.
All right.
It's easier to do with the thought that you're getting 10,000 a day. You don't do it. I think.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, moving on. Would you rather prematurely come in your pants before sex or start crying mid-sex? 50% of Barstool readers said start crying.
That's interesting. They're split right in the middle. Um, Prematurely come in your pants. Would I just ruin the whole
Okay,
thing?
okay, so let me point out that it doesn't say always. So this is just like a one-time thing. Which would you rather experience? Um, Probably prematurely come for me, because then at least like, yeah, it's embarrassing, but not as embarrassing as crying mid-sex. Like
Yeah, that
there,
ruins the whole thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there's very few things where this is justified as okay, crying mid-sex. Like you just heard something really sad, like your dog died or something. Then like, like I don't know, like you just overhear it in the other room, like, oh my god, Buddy's dead. But or like, someone calls you and you decide to answer for some reason. But like besides that, yeah, I'd rather prematurely come and then apologize and then offer to give her oral and get her off that way.
Yeah, plus one.
Huh? Plus one?
Plus one.
Yeah. Okay. Like after I clean myself up, my pants, whatever.
You know,
Yeah, it's literally half and half, 50%. That's interesting. But yeah, that's my answer. And do you have anything you want to add?
uh, pretty interesting. It's our first 50% question. That's a pretty tough question, I think. None of them are
Yeah.
ideal,
Yeah, no.
but
I've never done the first one, and I've never done the second one either.
um, I don't think I think I have done the first one once.
Hmm. Well.
Not to say I've never cried during sex
Hmm.
or cried.
I've never cried. I'm a robot.
It's a British thing. Don't worry about
Right.
it.
All right, moving on. Would you rather win a golf tournament for $1 million or 762,330 pounds,
Cool.
or win an Olympic gold medal? I think there's supposed to be an "and"
Ah.
in there. Just nothing to say here. Or win an Olympic gold medal. Leon,
Why'd you say it like that? Lay on.
like you have the floor.
Oh, I have the floor. So
Ooh.
basically, one of them is 762, 330,000 pounds, or one of them, and the other one is who knows? It depends at the time. How much do Olympic gold medals go for on eBay? Who knows? I never looked it up, so I have no idea. I'd rather take the 1 million because I know that's how much I'm going to get. I'm not going to take a gamble with the Olympic gold medal.
It's not really a gamble. You won the Olympic gold medal. You don't have to sell it.
Yeah, but
Um,
what am I going to do with it?
yeah, I don't know. See, that's how I feel too. I feel like this is basically magic, right? Like you magically win a golf tournament or you magically win an Olympic gold medal, because anybody
Yeah,
that's going to be answering this question most likely is incapable of both of these, unless of course their opposing team is just even worse than they are, which is very unlikely considering it's the Olympics. I meant to do that. The Olympics, or it's a golf tournament, so usually there's really good people playing.
yeah.
So anyway, the unrealistic unlikelihood of you winning either $1 million golf tournament or uh, Olympic gold medal. I just go with the golf tournament. I don't like golf. I don't hate it either. I'm just indifferent. I've played Wii golf before. That was okay. I would not mind winning $1 million. I'd rather have that than an Olympic gold medal. Yeah, sure, it'd be cool, but again, it's not really. I wouldn't really feel like I've earned it. Feel like, oh, I got a gold medal. It's basically worthless. Like the whole point of
Yeah.
having the medal is to show people, like, yes, I've done this, or not even that. Like, just to have that proud, achieving feeling that you've won in whatever category a gold medal in the Olympics, which is a around the world contest type thing. So you're the best of the best in that category. But it doesn't mean shit if you got that through magic or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take the $1 million golf tournament win, which
And you
isn't
can't
that
lie
big a
about it
deal.
either, because everyone who wins Olympic gold medals are like in the news.
Right.
So
I mean,
it really is.
I don't think that everyone else will know that it was magically, because otherwise that just ruins it and they wouldn't want to give it to you.
Yeah.
But still, you would know, or I would know if it was me, and I'd rather take the $1 million. Golf tournament
Yeah.
isn't like it might sound important, but it's not as big as the Olympics. So
Do we have to play the golf tournament?
yeah, probably.
Oh god, golf is so boring.
But for 762,330 pounds, wouldn't you do it?
I mean, I would. I'd do a lot
Okay.
worse for £1 million, or $1 million dollars
Yeah. Well,
plus tax.
anyway. And that concludes episode 3 of Answer the Internet. Thanks for joining us, Leona. We will see you in the next episode.
Thank you for having me. It's been a slice.
Bye.
Bye.